everybody, and welcome to another episode of You, Me, and He, a podcast that, well, we're the cool dads. It's kind of our thing. I mean, we're hip, we surf the web, we text, LOL, laugh out loud, OMG, oh my God, WTF, why the face?
Oh, why the
we know all the dance moves to High School Musical, that's all I'm saying. So,
and one of us can actually do the floss.
Hey, I'm your host, Rob Lambert, and I'm joined by my co-host.
This is Josh Frankenstein.
And this is Drew Carroll.
That is right.
So distinguished, yeah.
Very stately. Very stately.
Yeah, dude. It was very nice. Nice and formal. Hey, fellas, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you, too.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, and by the way, on that note, I just want to make one more reference to last week. By wishing each other Happy Father's Day, we are in no way saying that we are each other's fathers.
Yeah, no. And we're not fathers together.
We're not.
Just to make it clear. Just to clarify. All right. Fellas, okay, I need to let you know. This week, I ran a poll on social media asking people what was more hipster, shower coffee or shower LaCroix. And I have to tell you, it came back a dead tie.
Well,
so I don't know what to do with that.
Huh? Two people voted.
No, dude.
It's like siblings and they were fighting.
I think overall, over all of our actual social media things, I think we actually had like 30 votes, and it just came across as like dead heat. So I don't know what to do with that.
Well, for
stop
one,
doing both.
Yeah, and we definitely need to stop publishing numbers, too.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
Or put a 0 on the end of every number that you say out.
Out of 300
We had
votes.
3,000 votes. Dead heat. What can I say? So I'm just going to have to find a new shower beverage, I guess. Maybe I'll do like a shower chocolate milk or something.
Dude,
That
just
sounds
do what
delicious.
normal people do. Drink it before or after you take the shower.
Dude, I mean, who's got time for that, dude? I gotta enjoy my beverage while I'm enjoying my...
Yeah, I agree.
Don't you think
gotta
that
save the
slows
minutes.
down your time in the shower?
Well, here's a question. Here's a question that everyone should be
You said
asking.
who has time
Would
for
you
that?
Would you rather me save time by enjoying my shower coffee, or save time by blowing that stop sign on the road? Like, which one is it?
No, the next thing that he's going to bring up, he's like, so guys, I need to tell you, I had steak and eggs in the shower today.
No, that's a Father's Day.
That's like straight up...
It's a little rare, but it's okay. And the eggs are a little runny, but I can live with it.
That's a Ron Swanson
Yes,
ism
it
if
is.
I've ever
100%.
heard
Dude,
one.
I started that show over again this week.
Oh,
Awesome.
amazing.
Yeah,
So
so good.
amazing. I will have turf and turf. Turf and turf. Yeah, that's an 18-ounce T-bone followed by a 16-ounce porterhouse.
Bring me all the eggs you have. And just to be clear, I said all the eggs.
What you think you heard was, give me a lot of eggs. What I actually said was, give me all the eggs you have.
So awesome.
Dude, fantastic.
So, fellas, I have to tell you, I posted this on social media, and we've talked about this, but I just want to revisit it. I went and got an eye exam, and one of the things about the eye exam is that it's just like, once you get your prescription, it's just an entire cornucopia of new glasses are opened up to you. And fellas, I got some new glasses this week.
And there are some that shouldn't be open to anybody.
Dude. It looks like they were the only ones available. You're like, dude, if I don't get these, then I don't see. I have to wear these.
I literally saw the photo that you sent me, and I just thought to myself, dude, you look exactly like Janet Reno's identical twin sister. Or more obviously, Janet Reno post-sex change.
Dude, I mean, I looked at him and I thought, this is like a new style. This is
hold on. I got a message for you. Jeffrey Dahmer called, and he wants his 2 arms in your freezer and those glasses back.
Dude, all I can say is I'm just trying something new. I'm blazing a new trail.
No, it's not new, dude. Those were around a long time ago, and there's a reason why they left.
Dude, what is old is new again.
I have a question for you.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you the monster from Stranger Things?
Whatever.
Dude, you really...
Yeah.
He put a lot of thought in how much you hate
did
these
put a lot-
glasses.
Dude, the range on your new hipster binoculars must be amazing.
Whatever. Dude,
By
I
the
do have
way,
to
do
tell-
those
okay.
also come with a rubber nose and synthetic mustache?
Whatever. Oh, please.
You look like a freshly minted leader of the newest and greatest Tide Pod cult. Your hair says I'm trying. Your glasses say I quit. I was just wondering if they're holding auditions for the Goldbergs in Utah.
Dang it, Josh.
If you went back to the future, at no point in time would those glasses be cool.
Dang it, dude. Okay, you know what?
Dude.
Oh no, I got more. Are those glasses really the only thing that your grandpa left you? All right, last one, just to round it out. You look like you should be wearing a perm and a Vote for Pedro t-shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay,
dude.
the fact, let me just say this, okay? Number one, if you have no idea what we're talking about, I'll post the picture on social media. You can see the new glasses. Number two,
Those are just
The
a few of my
fact-
thoughts from this week.
Just a few from the drive home.
The fact that you were willing to go to that length to talk about these glasses means I'm doing something right. So anyways,
Dude, it seems like you've been thinking about those for
Yeah.
a long time.
Really, it wasn't a long time, man. I mean, I was just trying to think. We're gonna have this banter topic session, man, and I know those glasses are gonna come up, and it took me like an hour to go through these, like an hour.
Oh my
dude,
gosh, dude.
Inspirato hit you, the floodgates open.
Oh
and
yeah,
just like,
it was amazing.
Josh, I guess what I'm saying is it's obvious that my glasses are your muse.
We're
doing something right
so
here.
are. You should leave
We are
them
doing
on.
something right here.
Yeah, no,
All right.
I love them.
They're gonna stick around. Anyways, Josh, how you doing, man?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good. I had a fun Father's Day. I didn't get a tie, I think, like most fathers might get, but I did get this special card. And my banter topic this week is called Special Finger. So it's the picture of it. There's this card, and it's got a picture of a street and a cartoon drawing of a dad with two kids in a station wagon. Okay, and stick figures. They're a stick figure family, right? On this card, there's like this cloud of what the dad is saying. It says, "That's right, kids. That man cut daddy off. Feel free to use your special finger." And the inside says, "Dads teach us the really important stuff." And I was just like laughing because that was a great card. My son actually picked that one out. He's 8 years old, and
That's
he picked
awesome.
out that card, right? So it just like got me thinking, I mean, it's Father's Day. What are 5 things that my dad indirectly taught me? Okay. So number one of the things, it's okay to fart in public and blame it on your children.
Or your mom.
Or
He blamed it on his mom a lot.
number 2, indirectly taught by my father, no restroom? No problem. Pull it over, open the doors, and get her done.
That's why you have 2 socks.
Oh, dude.
That's right. Swimming is learned in the fight or flight mode. I think we can all attest to that.
Oh,
That's how I
dude.
learned how to swim. Missed your shot at that deer. Couldn't quite catch that fish. That's why we brought those steaks and a bag of chips. And then the most important one, the golden rule that we practice in my house: never, ever eat the last of anything.
That's right.
That's right. So happy Father's Day. Those are a few of the things I was indirectly taught. Drew, how was your week, man?
It was interesting and awesome. So for my wife's birthday, it was at the beginning of this month. I got her a waffle iron. She's been wanting a waffle iron for a really long time.
Sweet.
And it's nice, dude. It has like the detachable plates so that you can clean them easily and everything.
That makes it sweet. Yeah, that makes it.
And
I like it. I like it.
sweet.
I like it.
So, dude, her mom has like the best waffle recipe. It's amazing. And so,
You don't like my waffles?
huh?
You don't like my waffles?
They're good.
Are they too lumpy?
No, they're good. They're okay. We'll talk about it later.
Off the air.
We'll follow up.
Dude, we had waffles 4 nights this week for dinner.
Oh my
4
gosh.
nights.
Okay.
Waffles 4 nights this week for dinner.
Yeah.
Dude, I've always said, man, the best dinner is a great breakfast.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
All right. Just wanted to make sure I heard that correctly.
It sounds like this waffle iron is a time machine that took you back to freshman year in your dorm or something.
Yeah.
What's going on?
By the way, give me all the eggs you have.
I didn't really go to college, dude, so I have to relive it now that I have a job and stability. I do all the things that I never got to do.
Actually.
Yeah. So, dude, we've just
Making
been
up for lost time.
yeah, dude. So we just been getting down on the waffle. We actually had them again tonight. She was like, "What do you want for dinner?" And I was like, "Waffles." It's Father's Day.
At least like branch out a little bit, man. Like, I mean, waffles are great. Don't get me wrong, but like,
How do you like your waffles?
chicken and waffles.
Oh, I love chicken and waffles,
Chicken
but
and waffles is great. Maybe you should have that.
oh, well, I was gonna say I don't really eat meat anymore, but so
that's true. I forgot.
well,
You're
check this out.
vegetarian.
Here's what happened though. Also this week is I decided to flex on my diet a little bit and eat meat on Thursday, and then today I'm trying to cut it out again. So the whole weekend I've been eating.
Okay, wait. Here's a question.
All right.
What did you break your diet with? I mean, if you're gonna cheat, you got to go big. Tell me it was something amazing.
Oh, dude, yeah, I had. Well, let's talk about all the things I had. I had Chinese food. I had like some kung pao chicken, some sweet and fire chicken, Mongolian beef. I had some pepperoni pizza. That was delightful. Today I had steak for Father's Day at my father-in-law's house.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, I got down, dude. It was.
Yeah.
So you just decided to eat all the meat.
Everything that came my way, dude. It
You just didn't say no.
yes,
no.
you know what? I knew I messed up. I shouldn't have. I was like, oh, I'll just do it this one time. And then as soon as I tasted it, dude, I got the taste on the lips and it was over. For the next 4 days, dude. Just craving the meat.
Dude.
So, yeah, I cheated on that.
Dude,
but, hey, it's Father's
How does
Day.
your body react to something like that?
It digests it. And then.
Wait, so you're telling me that you don't eat meat very often, if ever anymore, and you go on a streak,
A bender.
a bender, and you leave no streaks.
It's called it's called a gut of steel. No, I don't leave the house after I eat meat.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, how does your body process?
You stay
that?
home just in case.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
A
Perfect.
remote in one hand, a plunger in the other, and you make a night out of it.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, I got Elizabeth this waffle iron. I think it's been more for me because I requested waffles all the time. But yeah, dude. And then the other thing was we cleaned up Grandma's room this week.
Oh yeah.
All of her
That's good.
stuff that was in it. She was a little bit of a hoarder. There's a few people in our family that there's a few people that do a little bit of hoarding.
A lot of it. A lot of it.
Well, fair amount.
Yeah. A very vast, fair amount.
Amateur hoarding.
Yeah, amateur.
Trying to break into the majors.
Yeah. So they're playing for a farm league. Dude, so we cleaned out her room and it's just insane. Like, I realize, man, that when I die, I'm not leaving behind a bunch of crap. Get rid of the important stuff before you go, and
That's the
then
plan.
everything else just goes in the trash. And it's just crazy, dude, to think that your whole life, it amounts to what you leave behind is 121 notepads,
Right.
sticky notepads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you have that many notepads?
It's a fantastic legacy. I mean, it's material is measured in yards. Like crafted material, it's measured in yards. And when you have enough material to build all 32 NFL football team stadiums,
plus start a European league.
You could sew their uniforms.
cover parts of the Canadian League.
Yeah, dude. So much stuff. So we went through all that, and it just, I just realized that stuff is a problem.
It's a problem.
It's a big
real problem. Which I
dude.
think is why our generation focuses more on experience now than stuff, because it's just like, dude.
When you have 5 people in a room and you all find a picture and you go, no one knows who it is.
Yeah. This is great Grandpa Taylor. That's awesome. Who was Grandpa Taylor?
Never heard of. Oh, not our family. Oh,
Actually, what was it? It was
Bradley.
Great Grandpa Bradley J. Taylor or something like that. And next to it, or right behind it, was Grandma Taylor.
No name. Just forgot about.
Just Grandma Taylor. This is awesome.
Dude, what if that was her actual first name? They're like, you know what? We're just going to get ahead of the game on this. Just name her Grandma.
Just in case she makes it that far. We're going to name her
That's
Grandma.
right, we're gonna name her Grandma.
We got high hopes.
Dude, how hilarious would that be if your little kid was named Grandma? Come here, Grandma.
That would be hilarious, dude. That's your challenge now.
Oh, dude. Oh, it'd be so funny.
you have a daughter coming,
You
Drew.
do have a daughter
This
coming.
is your chance. This is your chance to leave a lasting legacy.
Yeah.
You know,
Pave the way.
much longer lasting than 100
Dude,
notepads.
on paper, she's going to be Piper Olivia Carroll. In our house, she's going to be Grandma.
Shut up, Grandma. Go to bed, Grandma.
Grandma, did you finish going pee-pee? Did you go pee-pee, Grandma? Oh,
Yeah, we're potty training Grandma right now.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, on that note, when we come back, we are going to jump into an awesome main topic. We are going to talk best movie dads. So stick around. We'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, and welcome back to You, Me, and He. Tonight we're jumping into an awesome main topic. We're talking best movie dads in honor of Father's Day, fellas. There are amazing dads that we've seen in movies. These are guys who inspire us. These are guys who bash bad guys in the face, teach life lessons. It's all that good stuff.
Yep.
So tonight, best movie dads. Let's break this down. Who wants to go first?
I kind of feel like Rob should go first. He never goes
He
first.
never does because he's
never
always
goes-
going, who should go first?
Yeah.
I would love to go first.
Perfect.
Because let me
I'm
tell
waiting for
you,
it. Okay.
I have the ultimate movie dad. Okay, and I think you're gonna agree with me. At least I have high hopes that maybe you will. Okay, anyway. I'm talking about a movie dad who is kind and generous enough, okay, that he's gonna send you on a trip. All right. He's gonna let you travel to a foreign country. But he's also so BA that when you get to that foreign country and some weird Eastern European guys try to kidnap you, he's going to get on the phone with you and he's going to say, listen, they're going to take you, but I will come find you. That's right. I'm talking about
No.
I'm talking about the guy who has a particular set of skills. He will find you and he will kill you. Mr. Brian Mills, Liam Neeson from Taken. Is there a dad who is more BA than this guy? Come on.
Okay, if there was a dad that existed that was like that, then I would agree with you. But I've got two comments about this one. First of all, it's too easy.
Hang on.
So I got three comments. First of all, it's too easy. Okay, I mean, because it's too easy. Secondly, when was the last time you heard of a CIA agent that actually had a daughter he cared about? I mean, I could be wrong, but I thought they were supposed to not have ties.
They
or
probably have daughters
anchors.
everywhere.
But that they care about. So that's number two. And then number three, is he really a good dad? I mean, come on. He filmed 3 of these movies. It happened 3 times.
How? Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
true. That is true.
That's
Okay,
exactly
that is
what
a
I was going to
valid
say.
point.
How many times are you going to let this happen, dude? And not only that, but you knew about it every time.
If you were really BA, you would have saved her in the first movie and then kept it from happening the 2 following times.
Well, it's almost like
That's
he's
true.
using
That
her
is
as
probably true.
bait because he likes to fight people.
Or that, yeah.
You know?
He gets off on it.
Oh,
He gets
yeah.
off on it. There you go.
Well, if someone takes my daughter, I could bust out the old grenade launcher. The wife won't get too mad. She'll
In fact,
understand.
she'll actually agree with it because I'm going after our daughter.
Yeah.
I think I kind of feel like this is how he reasons with himself, like in his mind too. You know, he's like, "I'm
That's
gonna go
awesome.
get our daughter," and I mean, it just justifies it. Yeah. The Okie comes
wanna-
out like,
Dude, I want to believe that in that situation, you know, I'm there, I'm on the phone with my daughter, she's hiding under the bed, and he's like, they're going to take you, but I will come find you. I want to believe that I would have the guts to do that, but I have a feeling it would just be like, okay, listen, they're going to take you. I'm so sorry.
Super apologetic.
If you get an address, I'll send you a birthday card. Just let me know what happens, okay?
If you get away, come find me.
Hey, your mom wants to say goodbye. Hang on.
that is so sad, dude.
It's
I
going to be
know,
hard
dude.
to find me because we're going to move.
That's like the
Because
worst
we're
thing to think
scared.
about.
I feel like I get on the phone with the guy. I get on the phone with the guy to be like, I have a particular set of skills. I mean, they mostly revolve around Pokemon Go and things like that, but You don't want to mess with me.
But if I can find them, I can find you.
Exactly. There you go. Thank you.
Dude,
gosh.
it would be easy. You're really good at film editing. So if it was like a group like ISIS, hey, I'll trade you my film editing skills for my daughter.
Oh my God. What? It's like, I know you got a cool beheading video coming up. Let's talk rates and dates.
Dude,
What can
you
we
want
do
to
about that?
trust me? You want to see what I could do to that?
Or I have a number of albums under my belt. I can help you with the follow up to "You Milk the Goat."
Oh my gosh, what is that? Episode 3 or something?
So, dude,
Dude, that is a throwback. That is beautiful. I love it. So, anyways, all I'm saying, I have a hard time thinking of a dad who is more BA than Mr. Brian Mills from Taken, but I want to give you guys a chance to change
On
your
that
mind.
note,
Who do we
I'm
got?
going to step it up then. I'm going to step it up because it only goes up from here. And yes,
Okay.
I am talking about Daniel Hilliard from Mrs. Doubtfire. That's the best dad ever, okay? But actually, no, he was actually really a terrible dad and husband.
Yeah,
But either way, he loves his kids.
And he learned his lesson.
Yeah, he did. And he loves his kids so much, and wants to be with them so. This isn't another Geppetto moment, is it?
No. That he was willing to dress as a woman. Wait a minute.
I'm really starting to question this.
Dude, this day and
I
age,
feel
that's
like
not
a
even.
hypocrite right now.
This day and age, it's not even a funny movie now. They're just like, oh yeah, no, that's what happens.
But that's about standard, right?
See, when dads get older, they become women.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I think I need to rethink this pick.
Wait a minute. No, hang on. Josh, I think you're on the right track. This is a dad who, okay, you may be going down the right road here. This is a dad who's more BA than Brian Mills from Taken, and I'll tell you why. He was willing to, he attempted to murder
Himself.
James Bond.
Dude, I totally
Pierce
forgot
Brosnan.
about that. Yeah,
He
did
went
try and
undercover.
kill James Bond.
He went
007.
undercover and almost killed 007 with paprika.
Dude,
That is amazing.
All right, I am back on board. This is the best movie dad ever. Loves his kids. Willing to dress as a 70-year-old grandma to be with them.
Undercover.
And then tries to kill 007 and almost succeeds, and then saves 007's life.
All those
Right,
things
so
are right,
technically-
except he just chooses to dress like a woman. It's not. He likes to
Dude.
dress like a woman.
Yeah.
He
You
has
have to
fake
go
boobs.
when you have to go that deep undercover, bro, you will do whatever you have to do. And
you do
here's
what
the
you have
deal.
to.
What is more BA than killing James Bond? How about almost killing James Bond, but being the one who then saves his life?
Yeah.
Now James Bond owes you a blood debt, bro.
Oh.
That's like the ultimate right there.
No.
James Bond is still with your ex-wife. It's not.
Okay,
Doesn't
that is
heal
true.
that wound.
And you are still dressing as a woman on TV. So
Yeah.
who wins here?
He didn't win at all, dude. He made a fool of himself, and then the
maybe
dude
you're
is
right.
still alive.
Maybe you're right. Okay, I changed my pick now. I'm going with Dr. Frankenstein. Dr. Frankenstein, who created life.
Sure.
That makes him the best dad.
As we all have.
Exactly.
No, but he created life without a partner.
Limits.
Yeah. Like
He
That's true.
immaculately conceived a monster.
A monster. Yes.
a monster. Yes, a monster. But I don't know what to go with here. I'm lost.
Josh,
Drew, let's
Mrs.
hear yours.
Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire is an excellent choice. I'm tracking with you.
All right.
That was actually,
Thanks,
I
appreciate
had
it.
actually had that picked, but I didn't realize that Josh had put that on the, which
darn.
forced me to find a better pick.
Yeah.
So I was okay with that.
Which should be pretty easy at this point.
Yes. No matter what you say about mine, he never dressed like a woman. So we're good. And I'm going to have to go with Clark Griswold from Vacation.
Solid choice, my friend.
Dude,
Solid
hey,
choice.
So you remember the vacation that we took when we drove to D.C. and back?
I do.
That's
yeah.
exactly what
Yeah.
it made me think of. Except, a lot of the same things didn't happen. Dad and I didn't share a beer on the side of the road.
That's true.
As far as we know, Dad wasn't chasing a younger,
Never. Yeah.
super
As far
hot
as you
person.
know, your dad was never chasing. And You never saw your parents skinny dipping in a public pool at the hotel.
No.
That's always a plus for everyone. Like, I mean,
that
when you don't
nobody wants to
witness
see that.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Move on. Move on.
Dodging the bullet for sure.
And because DC's always open, you don't have to worry about it being closed like Wally World.
That's true, but this is what makes him a great dad, dude. Is he goes out and buys a BB gun and then
That's true.
holds the security guard at gunpoint while they ride the rides.
That was pretty
So,
sweet.
yeah.
I think all of us do at times wish that DC would close. I wish it would never reopen.
Dude, they say it like it's a threat. We're going to shut down.
It'd be a day of celebration for me.
Yeah.
Be like, woo!
Yeah, dude, I have no problem with that. Yeah, so I had Clark Griswold, and then my other choice, my honorable mention, was Darth Vader.
Solid father figure.
Hey,
there.
maybe he wasn't there for the majority of Luke's life, but he really pulled through at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what every child hopes for.
Dude, it's like being a musician. You're only going to be remembered for your last note. If you didn't hit it right, boom, But hey, he saved Luke's life, dude. And so when he died, Luke was like, "Man, my dad, great."
That reminds me of a part from the movie Deadpool, where Colossus is telling Deadpool it only takes 4 or 5 moments to be a hero. You don't have to be the good guy all the time. It just takes 4 or 5 moments. And then he blows the guy's head off. That's how I feel like you're kind of explaining Darth Vader right now.
We're talking about a guy who literally tried to murder his kids 99% of the time.
Yeah. Chopped
But then at the end was like,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, but dude,
at the end he was like, well, I'm going to die now, so see ya.
Point is he turned a new leaf.
Did he?
He was a dad.
Did he?
In that moment, he was more than he was a father, dude. In that moment,
he took the problem that was the Emperor,
and he threw it
lifted
away.
That problem and he threw it down the shaft.
Did he really save Luke, or did he find an opportunity to rid himself of the Emperor?
I mean, let's be honest. That guy was kind of a douche. So, I mean, who doesn't want to throw their boss down an exhaust shaft? Am I right?
I hope my father-in-law's not listening.
Yeah, for real. Awesome. Well, hey, we want to hear from you on social media. Who is the awesomest movie dad in your opinion? Throw it out there. You can hit us up on Twitter at youmehepodcast or on Instagram at youmehepodcast. And fellas, tonight we come to our listener question. This comes to us via Facebook from Mr. Kyle Mostad, and he asked this: what would be the worst buy one get one free sale?
This is an awesome question. I've got a feeling that nobody can top my answer, because the worst buy one get one free sale would definitely be at home suppositories.
Like, if the first one doesn't work, trust me, you're gonna want to try again.
But no, I don't. I really don't.
Who's the guy who's walking in going, score?
I was waiting for these to go on sale.
Well, my weekend's figured out.
Oh
My God.
See what I mean?
That's-
this is a no-win
that's pretty
situation. If you actually, if you have to get excited about getting a free one, like, it's not a good time of your life.
And if the sale's that important to you, maybe you should find another suppository guy. You need a new guy. Someone's ripping you off.
Literally.
Oh my. See, here's the deal though, dude. I feel like I was trying to think of what would work for this scenario, and I feel like any buy one get one free, somebody's going to be excited about it.
Sure.
I mean, there's a lot. I was looking at like some people online who are saying like, coffins, and I'm like, dude, yeah, but somebody else is going to die.
Yeah.
And in a situation like that, I mean, the last thing you want to think about is where they're going to put the body, right?
I think what you have to think about is you have to eliminate the people out there who just get excited about coupons. altogether. And when you eliminate that aspect of it, you can really narrow down like what the bad ones are. And yes, coffins is another good example, as you just stated. Nobody's really like saying, sweet, I'll buy one for me and one for my wife. Right, Mr. Dahmer?
It's just
It wouldn't be a wife then if it was Mr. Dahmer.
that's just called thriftiness. Okay, this is called watching the pennies. The only thing I could think of was maybe like a unicycle, but then I was just like, I would just have a weekend and a commuter unicycle. I mean, I'd have one that I rock 5 days a week, and then one that's pretty.
This one's for business. This one's for pleasure.
If you got to buy one and get one free unicycle, I'm asking where the handlebars are. Like, I'm asking where the handlebars are.
Shouldn't there be a bar that connects these two?
Dude. So I don't know, man. I feel like any buy one get one free, somebody's going to be excited about.
Do you think if it was like a vasectomy? Because that's what I thought of. And
okay, all I have to say about that is touche.
it made me think of The Office when Michael was dating Jan.
Snip, snap, snip, snap.
He's like, I've had 3 vasectomies. Do you have any idea what kind of a toll that takes on a man? Oh, you decided you didn't want any kids, so snipped it up.
Oh,
See, the third one was free because you bought the first 2 and you got the third one free, right?
they gave you the punch card, so you're good. Dude, man, if the first one doesn't take, I mean,
or
yeah,
if
that's
you want
pretty
to
brutal.
get, dude, I would never.
Well, I guess if you're scarred from the vasectomies, you could always go home and take an at-home suppository.
Dude, if you got both of them on that deal.
Once your junk heals, you can take a ride on your unicycle. It's all good. All right. Well, hey, we want to hear from you. What do you think? What would be the worst buy one, get one free sale? Hit us up on social media, on Twitter at youmehepodcast or Instagram at youmehepodcast. Now, fellas, as we come towards the end of our time, in honor of Father's Day, I thought, man, what would be better than signing off the show with a little bit of a dad joke competition? In honor of Father's Day, fellas, let us share our dad jokes with our audience, and these are gems of wisdom.
It's tough, man. These dad jokes are really brutal.
Yeah, they are. Should I start?
All right, Josh, give us your best dad joke.
The Frankenstein starts. A 3-legged dog walks into a bar and tells the bartender, "I'm looking for the man who shot my paw."
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Not bad, right?
No, that's not bad.
That was solid. That was great.
Andrew didn't laugh at all. He just kind of giggled there like a little.
Well, dude,
little
it's
girl.
just the dad jokes just.
All right. Here we go. I got one for you. I once dated a girl with a wooden leg, but I had to break it off.
Is that it? That's awesome. I like it.
All right. Last Christmas, we bought a fake Christmas tree, and the guy behind the counter said to my dad, "Are you going to put it up yourself?" Dad replied, "Don't be disgusting. I'm going to put it up in the living room."
What do you call a fat psychic?
What?
A 4-chin teller.
Hey, fellas, I don't know about you, but I feel like the shovel was a groundbreaking invention.
That one's kind of similar to one. The invention of the broom really swept the nation.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay, since we're doing cheesy ones, what do you call a bad Italian neighborhood? The Spaghetto. I like that one.
All right. Hey, fellas, how does a penguin build its house? He glues it together.
Oh gosh.
Okay. I remember the first time I saw a universal remote. I thought, well, this changes everything.
Okay. All right.
That was awesome.
This is my last one because it started just getting like painful after this. Two muffins are in an oven. The first turns to the other and says, "Man, it's hot in here." Scared, the second one screams, "Ah, talking muffin!"
Hey, Drew, I just need you to know, I don't play soccer because I enjoy the sport. I'm just doing it for kicks.
Oh, gosh. Some of these aren't bad if you sell them the correct way, actually.
Yeah. A ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here."
All right.
Okay, hang on. I have two others that I have to say.
Go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Throw it out there.
And these are from my father-in-law. Okay, we work together like 5-6 days a week. And he has been, he's been around for a while and he's got a lot of good one-liners. So every time we're doing something that has multiples of that task, like changing water emitters or we're putting up a shed right now, and so we're putting posts in the ground. And after we finished the last one, he goes, "Well, if you started with that one, we'd have been done already." Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
And then the other one was, every time that I do something where I get hurt, he goes, "That's going to feel a whole lot better once it stops hurting."
Oh, my.
Those are like grandpa-isms.
Sure, yeah.
For real.
But
Soon to be.
don't kid yourself. I'm going to use them one day.
Yeah, I know. We all will. That's the sad part. We all will.
All right, fellas. I have a dad joke that I wrote for this episode.
Ooh, special you, me, and he dad
Here's
joke.
our final one. Here's our final one.
That's how
we're
you
gonna
cap
end
it.
it. We're gonna end it with a stinker. Okay, here we go.
I'm nervous.
Me too.
All right, here we go. Hey, fellas. Did you hear about the guy who only goes fishing using peas as bait?
No.
He's a podcaster. Oh, my God. Get it? Peas in a pod?
Have a great week, everyone.
Well, hey, we just want to say thanks to everybody who's putting up with that. Oh, gosh. No, no, but hey, we just want to say thanks to everybody who's been listening and supporting the show. As I always say, we really appreciate you going and leaving us a review wherever you get your podcast because it really helps out the show. And we definitely want to say once again, thanks to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day. You guys are awesome. And you have a big and a tough job, but it's totally worth it, and it's an awesome job.
Totally
so thanks for all you do out there. And hey, until next time, I'm Rob Lambert.
This is Josh Frankenstein.
And this is Drew Carroll.
Go hug your dad. All right, have a good night.
So
He's a podcaster. Get it?
Go hug your dad.